Good morning, everybody. Headed over to Camp Jabez. Dad calls me, this is Sunday morning. Dad calls me 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. I had just gotten up getting going. I slept in a little because I knew I'm going to have a late night. And it's going to be hot today, so I wanted some sleep. And, which, you know, this time of year I hardly get any sleep, that is. So, he called me and said, hey, there's not much of a do. I'm heading over to the field. I'm going to get that raked and at Camp Jabez and get the baler greased, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I think, okay, yeah, that's great, Dad, but you know, let's just slow down just a little bit. Okay, so he wanted me to tend 2 fields that I got cut down. They're on Hollingsworth at Baker's and the little piece there at Jack's. The more I thought about it, the more, yeah, let's just let it lay. It's probably not going to bail up till Wednesday. It's fine. It'll be fine. Let the ground dry out as much as we can. Or if anything, I'll get it later. There's a big green John Deere sitting there. It looks kind of awkward hooked to the tedder, but hey, it works. If we have to do that, I'll sneak back later on and go do it. So that's that. So he sounded a little bit upset when I talked to him just a little bit ago because I wanted to see if there was anything else he needed before I head over here, because I might be here the rest of the day. All right, happy Monday. We are back over here, Cornstalk Road. Guy back here putting nitrogen 28 on his corn. They call that side dressing. Old Massey, really like that. Anyway, we bailed over there at Larry's yesterday, 250. I got him help to put it up. Actually had 6 people show up. That's pretty cool. We bailed here yesterday by 305 and had to quit a couple hours earlier because we had a chain come off that runs in the pickup drive and all that. Laying out there in the field. Rick's boys went out there with a metal detector, still couldn't find it. We could have bailed another 300 bales probably. But we'll get her done today. All we got is this spot up here. I'm gonna jump on the rake here in a minute. Even if there is a little bit of dew still on the ground, we need a little bit of moisture in this hay because my gosh, it's dry. And we took a wagon load home last night, and I just got back from taking trailer load to Dancing Horse, 120. So that is, this hay is the hay that Jen, the owner down there, her horse has to eat. So it's been tested by veterinarian, all that. It has to come from this field every year, first cutting alfalfa mix. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna jump on the rake. I've already drank 2 bottles of water. One with some powdered Gatorade that I didn't shake up good enough, and it's stuck on my throat and feels like bad heartburn. That's great. Does anyone else have trouble with their older father or older parents not wanting to use a windshield wiper or bright headlights at night? That windshield is a mess. I don't know how he was seeing out of it. We don't use windshield washer fluid because a damp windshield will just attract dust. And then look at this one. How was he? Okay, that drives me nuts. I've been riding with him at night and had to encourage him to try and use his bright lights. Crazy old fart. All right, well, I had to charge you up. Dad is not back yet. I think he is on his way. There's not much left here. Of course, this is the short end of the field. What I mean, it narrowed up a little bit here. There's a couple more windrows on the other end than there is here. Man, this stuff is thick. I'm gonna have to drop a gear right in here. It's still coming in low on the moisture monitor, which, man, I believe that. And if I wasn't on a roll here, not a roll, but I mean anyway, I'd get out and I would adjust the pressure. But they still seem to be nice stiff bales. They're just coming in low, which means it's under like 7% moisture. I think that does that. Somebody just messaged. So, I mean, we're just going along. It's eating it, chugging along like an old train. Just dropped 10 and going right along. So, we'll do this till Dad gets back, or maybe he just wants to keep moving wagons. I'm okay with that. Man, that's a lot of material going through there, but it's eating it. Till we hear a bang. Yeah, we don't want to hear a bang. We heard a bang earlier, and that was a shear bolt, and that's why they're there. But it wasn't even in hay. It was in between a couple windrows, actually. And it always does that for no reason. But I don't know. Another hot day, another hot day. Well, it's Tuesday, and I just raked there at Sherry Collins. That will be round baled later, because if I would pull in here with the round baler right now, it's too dry. It wouldn't even feed in. It has to have a little bit of moisture to have a little bit of grip to pull it in to make a bale. So that will be later this evening, or yeah, it's gonna have to be this evening. I'm gonna have to try. Might just have to finish it in the morning. There's gonna be quite a bit there. So we are headed back. We need the rake back home. We have to rake at Trent's, and then we'll see what else. I want to check the weather. I really wanted to do Jack's little piece and Baker's back on Hollingsworth tomorrow, but I believe they're throwing in a 40% chance of rain tomorrow, so I want to check that. We'll see if we can get done today. I don't know. I still got wagons to unload too. I think I got enough wagons unloaded to do Trent's. He keeps his hay, and they will unload it this evening. So that kind of works out there. But all right, yeah, we're gonna head down Jasper Road here. Got the farm on the gooseneck and the rake behind me. You can pull this rake along about 40-45 mile per hour, no problem. It has trailer tires on it. We're good. How you doing, everyone? Just wanted to get you caught up. It is, oh my gosh, 5 till 10. This is Friday night, the 27th. Checking emails here. We have ordered a fuel pump for the New Holland. Said it might be here tomorrow. Pretty sure that's what it is. We've changed fuel filters, and it seems like, well, we don't know. I haven't been out mowing with it and put a hard pull on it since then. We have baled with it. But, so I did get Baker's back on Hollingsworth baled. Started out, I seen a storm coming. I was by myself Thursday afternoon, so called the wife. She came and got me. I went back and got the loader at 295 to get loaded up and got them out of there, and then it never rained. So we even, Dad came back home, and we thought it had rained there, and we brought the baler and tractor back home. And come to find out, it never rained over there. Dean Baker actually called me or texted me and said, "Are you coming back to finish this?" And I said, "Didn't it rain?" He said, "No." So I went back here, and it was getting late. But moisture before the storm was 12, 11 and a half to 12. When I went back in there, it was averaging 20. Nothing else really happened. Jack's also round baled his little piece in between raindrops. Got that done. I actually pulled in there Thursday evening after I got done back at Baker's. That was averaging 9 and 10 on the moisture. And if it wasn't for breaking a shear bolt because of my big dumb head, and that's putting it nicely, threw a big wad in it on an end row. Anyway, that's that. I made 18 there at the Collins property on Hoop Road. Those are still sitting in the field, 18 round bales. That baled up really nice also. I did that, what evening did I do that? Maybe Wednesday evening? Who knows, I lose track of days. I woke up this morning thinking it was Saturday. Yeah, okay, I'll get right back to you. All right. Oh, I left the water on. I better go turn the water off. I'll see you.